So right now what we're doing is we're investigating the distribution and levels of black band disease around Kauai. So far what we've been doing is we've been going out and doing surveys at random locations that actually have the host, which is a Montipterid species, around the island. We've been mainly focusing on this point of our research on shore areas that we're able to access from shore. And what we do is we go out, we look at what's on the substrate, coral-wise, or even like we look at how much proportion of sediment or dead coral or whatever is out there, and then we actually go down to the species level, looking at all coral species, because we have seen in the literature that black band, the microbial consortium that's associated with black band, isn't really host specific. So we're trying to look and see if there's more than just the Montipterid species here in Kauai that are affected. So far what we found is that the majority of the disease where we've seen it is along the north shore of Kauai and also out here at Ahukini, so we're sort of moved east. We haven't seen it so far on the south shore, not on our transects that we've been surveying. We have a total of 20 semi-permanent sites, 10 being up on the north shore, 8 being directly on the south shore, and 2 being here at Ahukini. The prevalence that we've seen it, the highest places that we've seen prevalence is out at Makua, which is further away from our original place where we saw it, which is Anini. We have also been trying a treatment on the colonies where we actually remove the lesion, apply some epoxy that has some chlorine in it to try to kill the microbial consortium, and also making a fire break where we try to kill a bit of the host, because if the host isn't there, we're hoping that the disease doesn't move across. And it has been successful in Florida. We have seen some success at Anini. Too early to state if we have any success here at Ahukini. But once we get back in and we're able to look at the colonies a little bit better, we'll be able to assess them. So we have about another year worth of surveys to try to do to continue monitoring what's going on. But we have been we've had some community support, which has allowed us to also be able to get reports from other reefs. We also have you guys, DLNR, DAR, out looking at other places for us. Katie's been out at a few sites and has been able to report that she's seen black band at Anahola and Kilauea as well. These are areas we haven't gotten to yet, so it's really, really important to as many eyes that we can get out there looking at this. To report to us, give us photographs, and then we're able to go out and assess.
Coral is our kuleana. It's the foundation of our coral reef ecosystem. If you're a fisherman, it's where you get your fish. If you just like to snorkel, it's something beautiful to see. So even though many people don't understand what coral is, it's all of our responsibility. What you do on land, what you do on the ocean, all can have an impact. So we can all take little steps to help better our coral reef environment.
We're really hopeful in, being able to sort of spread the word about what's going on. What we're doing, the treatment, is sort of just like a small kind Band-Aid, but really what we need to do is be able to clean up our water. I mean, the watersheds should be a high priority on cleaning up and trying to figure out how to make water quality better in order for these kind of things to maybe be mitigated through those means. And that's something that even the Hawaiians, the original settlers of these islands, the Polynesians, when they came, they completely understood that. They really, really based their belief system off of, what happens on land directly affects your oceans. And it's something that I really hope that we're able to move back to, that we're able to move back to the Ahupua'a system and start looking at what we're doing on land and how it completely 100% affects the sustainability of our oceans and how it can cause some drastic changes in the fish populations and just way of life, period. I think it's really super important, and it would be a great model to take from here and to take to other places in order to really understand and, you know, educate people on how to keep their whole entire environment sustainable.